We're revisiting. Look, you guys know me. I've always believed honesty is the best policy. Wow. And I have a lot of strong opinions, and most of them are right. But today, I'm fessing up to some of my wrong ones.
And I'm
making amends.
Yep.
I'm making amends
it's therapeutic, too.
I'm making amends for saying that Steph Curry would have been a great third guard off the bench.
Man.
Which I did say early in his career.
And he heard it.
He hears everything.
Yep.
He hears everything. By the way, we're going to get into some Buddy Hield sound a little later. Buddy Hield talked to the media. He, of course, is a new Golden State Warrior. And don't forget, all guests on 95.7 The Game appear on the River Islands guest line. Isn't it time for you to discover the islands? River Islands in Lathrop. Also, don't forget, tomorrow, 3 times to listen for your chance to win a Klay Thompson jersey. And you want to listen at 8:11 with Willard and Dibbs, 1:11 with Bonte and Shasky, and 5:11 with myself and Guru. And that'll give you a chance to win a Klay Thompson autographed jersey. So there you have it. Let's go to, somebody wants to come down your lane.
Oh, boy.
Somebody's in Montana.
I'm going to foul them. When they come down the lane, I'm about to foul them.
Let me tell you something. You're telling me we got listeners in Montana? We got action.
Yeah, no doubt.
Crazy Taco, are you really in Montana?
Absolutely. I'm in Billings, Montana right now. Okay. I own the best taco truck in Montana. And Guru, I'm going to have to scream at you because you are the most ridiculous person saying that cheese goes on a taco. Cheese does not go on a taco.
It does go on a taco, bud. I don't understand.
He owns a taco truck.
And that's his taco truck. Good job. But I go to many taquerias around the bay, taquerias, and they have cheese as an option. Why limit yourself? Put the cheese on top.
By the way, I've been to Billings.
Yeah. Well, how about your tacos?
That was my bad take.
You put cheese on them?
No.
Don't say it like cheese don't go on everything else.
You know what? This is, once again, you're on an island. You're on an island on this one.
I just don't understand. Waste that good carne asada, everything, and put the cheese on there. Some shredded cheese.
Feel free to use that drop.
I don't even remember what it was. I'm so discombobulated.
I don't understand.
Oh.
Yep. Let's go to Carl in Oakland. Hey, Carl, how you doing, man?
You call from Montana.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, guys. Thank you for taking my call.
Sure.
I have 2 takes. One is a general take, and one is a personal take. The first one, my personal take, was that the Warriors would be foolish for trading Monte Ellis for the center.
Andrew Bogut.
And I see how that turned out. Championship on top of championship. And my second take is that LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan. LeBron is not the GOAT, guys. Thanks for taking my call.
Wow. Yeah. I appreciate it.
I don't know if I'd give in on that one.
Well, longevity, he's better.
Exactly.
Nobody can, but he's not better at the game.
We all know that.
He doesn't have a series in the finals where he was spooked like Ben Simmons and lost to Dallas with Jason Terry and Dirk. LeBron is not Kobe. I just get mad Kobe gets lost. LeBron James. Michael is 6-0 with 6 MVPs. LeBron is under 500 in the finals. As much as I love him, Skip Bayless, I know you're unemployed, but you were right. He was afraid to go to the free throw line late in games. I love LeBron. He's not a killer.
Michael Jordan went 12 and 54 against Larry Bird's Celtics, Magic Johnson's Lakers, and who's the other team? Detroit.
Isaiah used to kick his Waiters.
No.
And Quentin Daly. Nope. You try that. Scored 63, double overtime. Bird called him Jesus.
He called
in tennis shoes.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay, you got one thing wrong, and then you forgot to mention one thing.
What?
He didn't call him Jesus.
God.
He called him God, yes, and he never said tennis shoes.
Sneakers.
Never. No.
What'd he say? He said his shoes. Tennis shoes.
I don't think so.
Steiny, stop. He said his tennis shoes.
And what you, of course, as you always do, you omitted the fact that they lost the game.
Oh, the double over.
Where he had 63.
Yeah. You try going out there with what he had working with him Orlando Woolridge.
These are the same excuses you make for Steph Curry. Stop, as Bob Fitzgerald would say.
Why do you, just real quick, we'll get back to it. Why do you think the lines are around the corner still for one man's shoes? Of millions of players have come after Michael, but Michael is still, it's incredible. And he's earned it. He's his first step. Oh my God.
Goo, the fact that there are lines around stores to get his shoe is irrelevant to the discussion of him as a basketball player.
He's universally.
Please tell me you understand that.
Steiny, there's a reason is my point. People call him the GOAT, man.
Some.
You don't because you're a Bird fan.
And they also call Jerry Rice the GOAT. We don't know if he's the greatest football player of all time. Right.
Well, no, there's an
Put
argument
that in
there.
your pipe.
No, there's an argument there. But not Kobe and Michael, then Bron.
By the way, speaking of Jerry Rice, did you see him?
No.
At the celebrity golf tournament?
Go, boy, tell me.
It was weird.
Oh.
So Jerry Rice always participates in the celebrity thing up in Tahoe.
Yeah.
And those guys, when they go up there, are always really accessible to reporters and fans and stuff. And so I guess there were two reporters. I'm not sure what outlet they were from, but they caught Jerry Rice walking, and they asked him if he thought the Kansas City Chiefs had enough wide receivers or had a good enough wide receiving core to win another Super Bowl. And he apparently took it the wrong way and thought they were trying to stick it to him. And he said, I will F you up.
Did he go? Tell me if I'm wrong. It sounds like, Steiny, I can't believe I missed this.
It's on
Jeff Garcia? You don't play anymore. Remember I said Steiny thinks he's got a game.
You also said he stepped in it.
Yeah, I saw him.
No, it just looked like Jerry thought they were kind of trying to make, I don't know.
Well, Jerry still is, he's the GOAT, Steiny, but he'll be in the end zone for games. Like that adrenaline is still pumping like a player.
Exactly.
But why would you not just,
I don't know.
They weren't trolling you.
I think he thought they were, but I'm not sure.
I can't wait to see that. I'll dial it up during break.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Yeah. But okay, as long as we're talking to about Jerry Rice. So over the weekend, I stayed up very late with a few friends, and we were just talking about, the greatest athletes in Bay Area history. And I know we've done this before, but
you can never do it enough. How about that?
Well, and so we were talking about, the Mount Rushmore. 4 guys and that's it. 4 guys. That's all you get. Who would be on your Bay Area Mount Rushmore? And
I love this.
To me, there's 2 guys that must be on. And then after that, I don't know. The 2 guys to me that must be on are Montana and Steph Curry. They must be on the Mount Rushmore list of greatest Bay Area athletes. But then we get into discussion time. Who would your other 2 be? Off
Ricky
the top
Henderson.
Okay.
1.
Okay.
Barry Bonds 2. Okay. And Jerry, to be fair, and Joe got to fight it out.
No, okay.
I'm only taking one of them.
Well, which one?
Joe Montana.
Okay, so Rice is off your Mount Rushmore.
And then Steph Curry's the 4th.
Okay.
Yep.
Now that's
I love me some Jerry.
Now that's interesting because my first list had Montana, Curry, and Jerry Rice.
Okay.
And then we started thinking about some others, and I said, you know what? I think we might have to take Rice off and reassess.
Where's Barry in all this?
He's on mine now.
Okay, gotcha.
He's on mine.
Wow. I'm not mad. Is your list anybody? I like that.
But then who's 4? Is it Jerry Rice? Is it Ricky Henderson?
Well, mine is Ricky and Jerry
Buster Posey.
Yeah,
3-time World Series champion.
I love me some Buster Posey, but
anyway.
Yeah, those are icons, Donnie.
Yeah, we don't have to get into it, but it's a tough one.
Yeah.
See, somebody here says Willie Mays. He played a lot in New York, so I don't have him on my list.
And I always do the guys that I saw, you know.
Well, then why do you say Clemente is one of the greatest players of all time?
No, he's one of the highlights are incredible.
Yeah, but you've never seen him.
But just like Gale Sayers, I've never seen him. I told you that's my favorite.
So don't make an assessment on him, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I can.
Not accurately. It'll turn out to be a bad take because you're making a take about somebody you never saw.
If I wore glasses, I'd take them off right now, just slowly set them down and say, this is why you don't know your partner. It's about their person. It's about who they were. And Roberto Clemente died going to give his country supplies. So it's bigger than just, you think I'm just, okay, he thinks I'm just, but I'm an intellect. And I know about people and what they do and how they give. Roberto was a giver.
He was, but that has nothing to do with him as a player, unfortunately.
His arm was incredible.
Yes, it was.
It was better than Dave Parker's.
Correct.
Okay.
But because he flew supplies back to Puerto Rico doesn't mean he was a better baseball player than he actually was.
And my point,
he gets no points for that.
Yeah, and the points he was getting was for being a Samaritan, a great, humanitarian.
No, he's a humanitarian.
Yeah, no doubt. That counts to me.
Does not impact his baseball career. JJ's in San Jose.
Jay.
Hey, JJ, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Real quick, before I say what my bad take was, I'm still waiting on you guys to come down here. It's the summertime, and you guys are over here messing around.
He's right.
We're going to give you the boss's number, man.
Yanking our chain. Come on, man. What's going on?
I'm headed to Santana Row. Can't tell you for what. Saturdays.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, got action.
Hey,
so
JJ,
I'm going to be in your neck of the woods.
He actually is. You know how most of the time he says stuff, but he's not telling the truth about where he's going to be?
Right.
I overheard him talking to his wife,
the row,
and he will be
at the row
on Santana Row this weekend.
Buddy? Is that close to you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's on. That's more of on one particular side of town, but yeah, that's right there.
All right, we're going to get your information, and we'll get back. We're going to make it happen. We're going to the South Bay, Steiny.
Quit
lying.
I'm there.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm there.
Yeah.
What was your bad take, JJ?
Right on. So my bad take, at first it had to do with Kuminga, but I guess it's more of the youngsters. And I guess it's like, my bad take was I actually thought that Moody and Kuminga and Poole were going to be the next go-around, the next big-time success for this team. And just the way I'm seeing how this past year played out, I don't think that's going to happen at all. I think they're going to, once Curry retires, I don't even think Kuminga and Moody are going to be on the team because they're just going to be so out of whack with the draft picks and just the state of the franchise. I actually thought these youngsters were going to be the ones to carry the torch, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Wow.
Thanks, JJ. You still got some time with Kuminga.
Yeah, I hear you.
That was one of your bad takes, by the way.
I'm pro Kuminga.
I know. You said he was going to be good.
Steiny, he's good now. Yeah.
Yeah, he's all right.
I don't want to, man, we're having fun, but can I say, I had a bad take, and I just want to get it off my chest. No jokes here. It's about the Niners.
Is it a new one?
Well, I don't think you've ever heard this because I've felt it, and I kind of been holding on. Do you remember, and I'm going down the dark roads now, you remember Reuben Foster when he was a Niner, he got in some trouble?
Yes.
Alden Smith, and they let him play that week.
Yes.
And I
do
said
remember
that was the right choice, but I've been thinking, Steiny, you don't get in trouble like that, and the team should have not let him play. They didn't even win the game. But I just thought of that like, you know what, I got to come clean. I was like, yeah, it's football. Let them play. They'll handle it. I was wrong. And so were the Niners, and I think they'll tell you that.
Why don't you say the truth in that? Say Jim Harbaugh made a big mistake.
Jim Harbaugh. You know what? Jim Harbaugh.
There you go.
That's interesting. Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty smart.
That was Harbaugh.
Because that's who that was. He overrode. The streets are saying, he overrode the ownership on that, Steiny.
Yeah, I think.
And they lost the game.
I can't even remember who they played.
I forget. They lost.
Okay. Oh, boy. Here's one of our favorites, but he says he's coming for me. Yeah. Antonio in Oakland.
Come for him.
I'll tell you what, if anybody calls in and repeats something that I've already acknowledged, they're banned. What's up, eh?
Yeah, what's up, Steiny? I know you said the Warriors have no chance to win another championship, and they did in 2022. You got to admit that.
I did. I've admitted that. I acknowledged that today. I was wrong.
Oh, okay. And don't say Jerry Rice not to go. Jerry Rice has everything. He got the records. He got the rings. He got the longevity. He got everything. So you're wrong about that. And I agree with Guru as far as Kobe's always lost in the shuffle. He's way better than LeBron. So at the end of the day, man, I'm with you on there, Guru.
I love it.
And Rice is the GOAT. Remember that.
I won't. You know what?
I won't
gotta remember that.
Here. You know why I didn't have Rice on there too? This is just me.
How come?
I'm a Terrell Owens type of guy. I think he revolutionized the position with his strength and power. And I'll give you a comp. I always called him LeBron James in pads, and then we saw Calvin Johnson after. I guess what I'm saying quietly, Steiny, if you told me I had to pick between Rice and T.O.
Don't do this.
I'm the type of dude that would pick Owens, man. I love power.
Wow, dude.
And I remember what he did in the Battle of the Bay to Charles Woodson in Oakland. Oh, my. I just love me some Terrell Owens, man. And this is you look at his numbers. He's right behind Jerry, but Jerry did it first.
Jerry.
Yeah, he did.
So I tell you what, Guru, here's why you're beautiful. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart.
I got a haircut, feeling good.
You're actually giving our listeners awful takes in real time.
That's a 4.
Come on now.
I didn't know where you were going.
Come on.
No, it's my taste. I know Jerry is the baddest, but I'm telling you, if you told me I had to pick, there are days you put on that film of Terrell Owens, what he did to Champ Bailey when he was in Philly, and the Champ Bailey was in Denver, and they threw an out route, a Debo pass to him in the flat, and he shook Champ Bailey and took it 80, and then coming back from a broken ankle from Roy Williams on the horse collar to be available in the Super Bowl, sleeping in the chamber. I'm just telling, you know what? Rice taught T.O. everything, the work ethic. I get it. But I'm talking about just brutal, that dude is something we had never seen at the wide receiver position.
What is going on here?
Hey, Fitz.
It's a terrible take.
Did I like Terrell Owens?
No, you suggested he's better than Jerry Rice. You said, come on, you can't even.
When you put it that way, it sounds different.
It really sounds bad when I put it that way.
Jerry's a dog.
So here's what we're doing today, everybody.